welcome back to JazzedTutorials. We are making a text effect this week. It's going to be pretty radical and pretty awesome. So let's just get right down to it and make this lovely effect. It's the shiny text effect. We've done similar ones like this before, I believe, but this one's more in depth and involves some brushes too, so yay. Okay, so first order of business is type out your text I'm using a rather handwritten font. You might want to do the same. It might look nicer that way. So go with that. My font's name is called Vanilla Daisy. Believe I found this on dafont.com. So if you want to use this same font, you may. It's on that site. Or you can use your own font of your choice. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. Oh, right. Now the color I've chosen for my font is this right here. It's a bluish hue. You guys can pick something similar to that if you'd like. Keep in mind that your outcome might look different than mine. Also note, on my background, I'm using a simple black texture. I just went to google.com, typed in black texture, and found this really cool pavement-like texture, and I'm using it. So do the same. Find one you like and use it. Alright, so we're going to be duplicating this lovely text layer a few times. So we're going to start with a drop shadow on our first copy. This copy layer must be below everything. So double click on that one and add a drop shadow. Multiply for your blend mode, black color, opacity 75, 120-degree angle, global light, 10 for your distance, 0 for your spread, and 10 for your size. Okay, that's the first one made. First one we have going. Pretty cool. Okay, now we're going to duplicate the first main layer yet again. Or you can duplicate really any of the layers you've just made with the same text. We have to, of course, clear the layer styles to add new styles on top of it. And you can clear the layer styles by right-clicking on your lovely text layer to add on new ones. Okay, so the next text copy layer needs to have a fill set to 0. And on that one, we're going to add a bunch of stuff. So this is going to be above the main text layer. Okay, so you have your drop shadow layer below your main text layer, and then above your main text layer, you have this next layer that we're working with. Catch my drift? Okay, all right. So start with bevel and emboss settings. Inner bevel for your style. Technique is smooth. 100% depth. Directions up. A size of 5 and a soften of 0. Down to the shading section, we have a negative 73-degree angle. No global light is needed for this. 37-degree altitude. Anti-aliased is checked off. And we have a rings double gloss contour. If you don't have rings double in your contours just yet, they are there. You may have to load them in your presets. So click here, over to the gear, click the gear grinder, click load contours, and find them in your presets, and they will show up eventually. Then we have highlight mode of linear light, 75% opacity, white is your color. Shadow mode is multiply with a kind of turquoise green blue hue there. And we have a 75% opacity on that. Okay, moving down we have a contour. This is a lovely contour of Gaussian, 50% range. Then we have an inner glow. Blend mode is color burn. Opacity is 75%. Over here we're selecting a gradient. Now this is a gradient that's preset in my Photoshop. Hopefully it is in yours too. It's this one right here. It's yellow, violet, red, teal. If you don't see it, you're going to have to load it into your swatch. Click OK, and that should be that. Then we're going to have a size of 40 pixels. We're going to have a range of 50. And the source of this is going to be in the center. And your blend mode should say color burn if it doesn't already. Then we're moving down to satin. And we're going to have a linear burn blend mode with this lovely turquoise aqua color here. And then we have a 50% opacity on that one with a 19-degree angle, 27 pixel distance within a 16 pixel size, And you're going to invert your contour and choose the cone. And again, if you don't see that in your swatch, please load your contour. It's definitely there. Trust me on that. Alright, that is another lovely text layer made. And again, that layer must say fill 0% because you don't want to have any fill on that layer. Alright, second to last copy. So go ahead and copy that text layer again, making sure to get rid of all the effects you may have on that layer to add new ones. This also has a fill of 0% in case you didn't know that. So we're going to start again with bevel and emboss at the top. Style is inner bevel. Technique is smooth. Your depth on this one is 100% as well. Directions up. This time the size is 18. And then down here we have global light checked off with 120 degrees and 30 degree altitude. Alright, down here, highlight mode is vivid light with a 75% opacity. Then down below, color burn for your shadow mode with a 75% opacity. White and black are the same colors, so keep those there. And again, we're going to have a contour. This is going to be a lovely contour of such. It's going to be this one here, half round. Again, this is also in your swatch. If you do not see it, which I don't see why you would not see it because it's clearly there, do load your contours. Alright, after that, we're going to add a stroke setting. So go ahead and do a 1 pixel size stroke on this lovely layer. And the position should be outside. And then we're moving down to adding a gradient on this lovely layer. That's right, guys. We are now going to be adding a stroke gradient. Let me just plug in my fan right here because as you note from the sound of my computer, the fan is overheating a bit, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so fill type is gradient. This is going to be what it should look like. And this also is a lovely set of gradients. It's called silver. You should have this in your swatches, in your presets. Again, some gradients don't show up right away. You may need to load them. That's right here with the gear grinder. Just click over here to replace gradients, reset gradients, or you can click on any of these right here. And then our style is linear, and our angle is 90 degrees. Alright, next we have the inner glow. Blend mode is vivid light. Opacity is 75%. We have this time another gradient for our inner glow settings. And it should look like that. You're going to have black, and then a white, and then another black, and then a grayish color at the end. This, however, is not in your swatch. You'll have to make this yourself. So 4 little dots, each with those colors shown. Then we're going to move down to our source, which is center. Choke is 0. Size is 29. Then down here on our quality, we have a contour of this right here. Cove deep. And do not check anti-aliased. Make sure your range is set to 50%. Then lastly, on this one, we're going to have a drop shadow. Multiply for our blend mode, and opacity of 75%. 5 for our distance, 0 for our spread, and 5 for the size. And the angle is 120 degrees, and I use global light. Right, we are going to now make that layer visible, and you'll see that. Pretty cool. Alright, lastly, we are going to be adding one more of our copied text layers. So go ahead and copy that text layer one more time. Double click this one, and this should be on top of everything, guys. So again, this layer must also be with a fill opacity of 0%. We do not want to have this filled. So again, starting from the top, bevel and emboss. We're going to have a stroke emboss for our style. Chisel hard for our technique. 300% depth, direction of up. Size of 10 pixels. 120 degree angle. Global light is checked off. 30 degree altitude. And over here we have a gloss contour, which is this one right here. Ring. Do not check anti-allies. Make sure it's checked off. And highlight mode is vivid light. And our shadow modes multiply. And the rest can all stay the same. White and black and 75%. Okay, next we're going to add a contour again. This is also going to be this lovely half-round contour. Okay, do that. Then we're going to add stroke, obviously, since it's a stroke layer. So 5 for your pixel size. Position should be outside. And down here we have a fill gradient, and it's going to be this lovely fill gradient here, as you see. It's going to be black, white, black, white, black. Okay, do that for your lovely gradient. Make sure the style is reflected. It aligns with the layer. 90-degree angle, and the scale should say 100%. Click OK, and this is what you should see. Something like that. Pretty awesome. Now that could be the effect right there, but because I wanted to really make it shine and glimmer and whatever, I took some lovely sparkly brushes that I have and I added them on top. You guys don't have to do this, but it would add to the effect. So grab a lovely brush size, a brush of size. Now the brush that I'm using is a Skip Sparkle. These I believe were found on brusheasy.com. Check out their site, brusheasy.com. They have lots of cool brushes, and they're super simple to use and install. They make for great photoshopping experiences, so I highly recommend checking out their website. They are really great, and they're all free. All their brushes are completely free. There are a few that are not free, but for the most part, all the good ones are free. So check them out. Alright, so the color I'm using to do this sparkle is this one right here. And on the new layer that I've made for that sparkle layer, it's above everything, in case you didn't know that. I'm selecting linear light. So adding some brushes here, and then over here, and then in the middle, I have that lovely effect you see there. And that, my friends, is the lovely sparkly shiny text effect you have. I hope you guys found this awesome. Hope you liked it. If you do like this video and found it helpful, do hit the like button. If you want to share this, you may as well. Comment if you have any suggestions or questions. And subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. I post lots of cool videos. And also, all social media links are below if you want to follow me anywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever. I'm there. So, yay. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!